Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Today's match will be between Midwood and Bronx Science. I'm one of your casters, Eric, from Stan 9 Tech Class of 2024, and next to me I have.
Hi everyone, I'm Dolphy. I'm one of your shoutcasters today. I'm a junior at Stuyvesant, and we have our lovely broadcaster.
Hello, my name is Marcelino, and I'm a junior at Francis.
Yeah, and we're getting into the game already. Bronx Science is on defender's side right now. Murrow's on the attacker side. Anything you want to point out about the team comps? Because they look interesting to me.
I mean, the cipher looks really interesting for attacks. Attack side is
How
actually
about the
really...
triple duelist?
Not the triple duel. Oh.
And they're on
that's...
defense first.
Oh.
Bronx Science is known for their troll comps.
Right. Yeah.
Choose your agent.
Bronx Science is pretty cocky when it comes to certain matches, but they always know how to bring it back. You know?
I've seen them walk in 5 duelists and win.
Wasn't that Brooklyn Tech like one of the other matches? I remember
no,
that.
That was Bronx Science.
That was Bronx Science?
That was Bronx Science.
Now, if we had a match between Bronx Sci and Brooklyn Tech and each side locked in 5 duelists, that would be an interesting match to watch.
That would be a very fun match. I would love to cast something like that.
I would love to cast that too. Kana going with his one trick.
Jet.
We hope not a one trick. And
Charge playing
Omen,
ISO. It's very interesting.
Right, and pretty much mirror agents with Pig and Snorlax. I mean, smokes here are really critical, especially when we're talking, you know, the mains, mid tiles, stuff like that. It's like really important to be able to smoke off early round. Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, 20 minutes before we head into round 1, and it looks like a 5-man rush A. The last time this happened, it didn't go too well. Well, that was with somebody else. Can Murrow pull this off against Bronx Science, one of the powerhouses in this season so far?
Well, we're about to get into the game here. So first of all, obviously, all down A main, and it's Ducky here to hold down the fort and go in.
Oh no!
It's not gonna even hit one. Hopefully, they were hoping that the ISO vulnerable was gonna get them there. Now it's just gotten Murrow a free pass onto the side. Look at the damage here. Kata's waiting, looking for a pick. Not there to get it. Nova's the one who gets it. Charged finally with the return. Okay, things are resetting a little bit.
Either taking shots on Snorlax. Charge takes Snorlax down.
Ooh,
Charge with another one.
2K. They're gonna start
Do they know?
down. Charge with the 4.
Charge.
Ace. Ace. Okay. Isn't this the first? What?
This is round 1. Pistol round.
It's pistol round.
All right.
Charge.
Over there.
Easy with the easy esports ace. I mean, this is a sign of things to come.
I mean, I knew Bronx Science is cracked, but what the hell? Okay, so ace, first round. That's nice.
That's got to be a morale killer.
Yeah. I mean, damn, and he's not even full buying with that. But sure. Alright, so Charge is gonna pick up an ace. Look at his ultimate economy.
Oh my, he is one off his ace. Ults, actually. I think he farmed an orb somewhere.
I think he got the spike. Oh, this is just kind of sad now.
Oh no.
Oh right,
Wait.
they have the duelist comp. Yeah, they're just walking out. This wall's about to go down.
Ducky gets tries to get one. Pig trades him out. Pig gets 2.
This is just a little bit sad. Nova's got 5 health. There's nothing he can really do here.
Oh, oh no, wait. He doesn't get spotted. But Spike. I was a little worried about that rotation. Since you're on 5 HP, I would imagine you'd have rotated through a tree or something, try to pick off a defender. But doesn't seem like that's, you know,
just
the game plan here. Really unlucky. I mean, great play by Ducky. Even he gets 1 in being main. Almost gets Fluttershy, but Pig able to trade him out.
Right.
It looks like. Oh no.
This is a nice spot.
I feel like these 5-man stacks are gonna be really common this match.
I mean, definitely. We also do have Snorlax walking down mid. Pigs here looking for an early kill. Bucky's been spotted out in smoke. They're not going to want to go into that too quickly now. Okay, but Dog's going to catch him going into the smoke. Ooh, that's not good for Pig. Got to get out. Charge going to throw a vulnerable into there. Okay, Ducky tries to make the play. Pig tries to also fake out the TP, the crowded step. Not gonna really say anything. Okay, Pig gets a kill. Picks up the sheriff. Chianlan gonna take that back, and finally Snorlax's flank has come off. Little bit of a tap. Not gonna go down. Chianlan with another kill. It's all gonna be down to Enna, whose real goal here is just to look for these picks. I mean, Snorlax might be the easiest target. Enna sees it. Snorlax is slow. That's a Spectre. One good head tap could bring him down. He's gonna back off the hit. Instead, it's Nova. Enna spotted a little bit of a head there. Needs to be a little careful here. Gonna swing out. Gonna get the kill. That's one. Not able to make it out onto the generator. Celia gonna clean up with the third.
First round to Murrow with the really scrappy buy. I mean, that was a great round from them. Great flank from Snorlax, but honestly, what happened to with Ducky? I mean, Ducky just dashed into A main. 4 guys on him. Didn't realize Nova was in line. And just got firing squatted there. Not looking good.
It was a very
for Ducky.
interesting play.
I mean, Ducky with a really scrappy buy. No creds left to his name.
As far as save rounds go, that wasn't the worst it could have been. Okay, well, we did talk about how these guys would be hella aggressive, but you see Kana and Ducky here getting these picks, and now even Enna with the sheriff just walking in. No distractions. Isa's going to quickly grab Alien, get the kill, get the double tap.
And that's the end.
So it's a 1v2 now. Fluttershy taking down Ducky, take out 2 more. Won't even get Pig. It's another round to Bronx Science, and I mean, come on. Pretty good list on defense.
Need a drop.
I mean, Ducky looks great right now. I mean, he just redeemed himself with that play in A main. Great flash, great stun. I mean, it was a perfect combo to get Nova out. I mean, you get one of the duelists out of the way. You're only left with the Reyna, who just ended up being the only nuisance to them. I mean, great play by Ducky.
Kana again out here looking for the first pick. And also Ducky, but there's no one there. Instead, it's going to be an all-in onto B site. Well, if they can get past the Killjoy utility. This defense is already piling in. Look at the rotations from Bronx Science. Kana's found Snorlax mid. That's the flank. That's the lurk put down early. And he's going for another one. Nova's going to get the head tap first. And look at Ina. And look at Ducky. Look at this positioning. Already found his way all the way up. He's got his ult as well. Might just run in here. Actually able to take down Andrew. Fluttershy coming in with 2. But there's not much he can do against the other 3. It's just total domination from Bronx Science right now.
Bronx Science. I mean, Ducky with that insane play, just dashing into that cyber cage, no fear at all, ice in his veins. I mean, he's different. Ducky just wants to send a message to Murrow saying, I'm different and there's no changing that today. And it sure looks like Murrow's economy is taking a hit for that. Super aggressive play. I mean, they noticed the one get picked off in mid-top. Didn't think much about it. Didn't think Kana and Ducky were both posted up market. And they just got wiped down in the tiles.
Oh! Put down by Kana. And Ducky finds another kill. The same exact place. And now Kana even knows exactly where Snorlax is. It's just too much. It's just constant aggression from Bronx Science. And what can Murrow do about it?
Oh no.
Even going for this kill, Ducky's gonna pick it up most likely again. Right there, it's charged from the backside. Bronx Science picked 3 duelists and they're playing their defense like it's an attack.
I mean, this is just the nature of Bronx Science. They're just really aggressive. They're super aggressive even on defense, which most times works out in their favor as long as they have guns. That's their win condition. If they don't have guns, they can't be super aggressive, and they will try to make super aggressive plays even if they don't have the guns too. So I'm kind of worried that that's gonna backfire on them. But granted it's Bronx Science, there's hardly a chance that they would lose this, right?
I'm out of here.
Ducky
Go, go, go.
gets far out. Tries to get a wall bang, jump spots, sees 2, plays back for now. Nova scaling up.
Ooh! Nice little head tap. He's going in. He somehow gets out. I'm not even gonna question that. He gets more damage on his CLN, but he's not even dead in this cage. Mid, trying to tear it up a little bit. Look at Ducky. Look at Kana. And in the end, it's all in Murrow's favor, actually.
Blocking sight.
As they look to take the A site. Snorlax has ultimate up, so he will be teleporting onto the A site with the spike, getting the plant down secured. It just picking, you know, what can they do?
Planted.
Very interesting how Snorlax decided to use his TP like that. I mean, from the shadows, it can be really useful for repositioning the close line, but I wouldn't expect that.
Oh! Iana's gonna just swipe 2. Just walks in and grabs both of them. Snorlax there to pick up Pig, but it's Iana who secures the round on 30 health. And another round for Bronx Science.
Yeah, I mean, questionable from the shadows from Snorlax, but great shrouded step to reposition and try to catch Iana off guard. But Iana aim diff takes him out. And now, one more round to Bronx Science. 6-1 is not really looking too good for Murrow. I mean, if they don't change things up, they could just end up losing this map altogether, which does not look good for the record. Now, Murrow still going for the mid push.
Get out of my way.
Oh my god. Ducky tries to pull something. So is Kana, but both of them taken down by Nova. Finally, Charge also joins the fray. Also taken down. It's a 4v2 in Murrow's favor. Left down to Pig. And, you know, once again, the non-duelist. Pig, that 1. Not able to get a second, is alive.
Oh my god.
Shy with the Sheriff. And they know he's still there. Snorlax is going to spam the Guardian until it hits a headshot. And Murrow will be taking this round.
This is what I said about Bronx Science's aggression. They play too aggressively, which works out in their favor most of the times. But rounds like that, when they have ults, I mean, they pop 2 ults that round. Really important ults. Nova's ult was really important. Gets Ducky, which was Ducky would try to go for that super aggressive play. Really great idea, but in a round like that against pretty much aimbot so knives from Nova, that's not a round you want to push.
Pig's just gonna quick paranoia, sneak his way into that wide angle. Meanwhile, Cielian again gonna find the pick onto Ducky first, but the other 2 duelists are actually gonna find their own picks. Kana's tearing up mid again. Finally exhausted all of his knives. Charge and Pig gonna get the other 2 kills down to Andrew. Free kill onto Pig. Needs to run away from the people he knows are behind him. He's got the spike. He's got A site. The question is, can he make it on without dying? Kana's gonna headshot him. No can do.
Really, the jet picks on this map are really crucial because, you know, you saw round was it round 7? Nova popped his ult, gets 2 with his knives. Kana with a really big pick in top mid. And I mean, these jet ults, they just gotta start cycling these ults. 3 ults to Bronx Science's name and only a Reyna ult to Murrow's name. This is gonna be really hard for Murrow to bring it back this half. And I'm not liking their buy either. I mean, Ceiling, no shields. Nova completely broke next round.
No distractions. Charge. Gonna take, but Snorlax for a spin. Going to kill him as well. Where did everyone go? It's just Fluttershy with the Sheriff. Not even a kill to his name, and Ina's gonna walk in and take him down. Honestly, it's a little bit ridiculous right now. Pigs even found an operator somewhere.
Right, I think Andrew had that up. And then just look at this scrappy buy. I mean, I don't like this buy coming out from Murrow. I mean, Snorlax with the hero rifle and Fluttershy. I mean, they were the only ones enough to buy one, but next round they will be completely broke. Snorlax won't be able to buy anything next round. I mean, Andrew on a really weak buy. This is not looking good.
Ooh, almost actually gets Liam there, but no, the flash is gonna help match that presence. Snorlax is gonna try and teleport onto site, but it's not gonna work out. Pig, infinitely worried for his health, finally taken down. And Donkey's in the backline. One headshot, dodging, weaving around the walls. Charging Ina right there to back him up as Kana takes down Xianlian. It's all down to Nova. Gus got a Marshall. Able to tag Kana, but it's not a kill. It's not enough. And now all three of them are staring right at him. And it's another to Bronx science.
Swarm grenade out.
Last round in the half.
Notice how Ina and Pig are still holding on to the ults. I mean, they don't feel like Murrow has put enough pressure on them to actually force out those ults. I mean, Ceiling's holding on to that Empress for dear life, but now might be the time for them to use it if they want to make anything happen and not go into the next half down. I mean, granted, they're still going for the 5-man push. I don't know if this is going to work out for them. I stand corrected. You know, with 2 picks in B main, Snorlax fighting for his life in mid. Charge trades him out. Ceiling pops the ult. Whoa, Ceiling. Does he know? Oh, this is what I was talking about. Ceiling picking up their 3rd round win. This is what I was talking about with the ults for Ceiling. I mean, really crucial ults in that round. I thought it was a little too late. Too little, too late at the end, but Ceiling able to take those, isolate those picks and bring it back for Murrow. Does the 9-3 curse kick in here? I'm excited to see Bronx Highs play attack, but all I know right now is they're just gonna be running it into sites. No breaks, no nothing. All no hesitation. They're playing like there's 5 neons on this team. What do you say about that, Vic Delphi?
I mean, it's just, I think Bronx Science had just played this comp before. They know it's never expected. So they're just gonna keep doing it until it doesn't work out. I mean, right there, Kana's ready for the initial peek onto Nova. Ducky sure is gonna be taken down, but what the frick is happening? You know what? Welcome to the new Cypher, everyone. Welcome to the new Cypher, but he's finally taken down. He doesn't really get any much damage done on the rest of the players anyways. So it's just a 3v4. Salian needs to come up with something here. After all, he can heal himself. He can definitely snowball this fight. He's able to just get a singular head tap. Pig already pushing up. And Khan is going to take down Salian.
Last player standing.
And now it's charged. A wallbang headshot. Everyone's just going for Fluttershy. 1 kill, not enough. Bronx Side is going to take another round.
This is what I was talking about with this hyper aggression from Bronx side. This is gonna work out in their favor because of their attack. They're not worried about holding onto sites. They're just able to 5-man rush it in. And I think we might see a 5-man rush here again.
I need a gun.
I mean, this is gonna be the meta for Bronx Science. If other teams don't start watching how Bronx Science plays the first few rounds, they're just gonna get overwhelmed. No matter what side Bronx side plays on, their opponents have to be wary at all times. If they're not wary, one wrong step and, you know, they just get run over 13-7.
The fast push onto A, and I think they're already on site. And it's not enough for Nova because Ina's lurking down and He's just gonna pick up 2 kills from tiles. Oh
Spike
my
planted.
god, Connor's already in the backside as well.
Last player standing.
Okay, first of all, Snorlax's gonna just walk in, get a headshot, gonna get 2 kills. Oh, they're trying to knife him! Oh no! No, 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 no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Bronx Science is done with the game.
Oh
They've
my
already
god.
had it. They think they've won.
The disrespect coming out of there. I mean, Ducky's playing like he's Temet.
And I
Or-
mean, come on, Ina in that tiles position.
Oh, that was actual gold
That
right
was
there.
disappointing, though.
Disappointing. Nova looked away. Nova looked away for a split second, trying to help, and just gets picked off. I mean, the disrespect coming out of Bronx Science right now is crazy. Ducky should just rename himself to Grumpy, actually, at this point.
Nice first kill from Cielian. Gonna get Ducky just dismissed right out of there and stop their push, but they still have 2 duelists to spare. God.
Oh no.
Is it just me
Wait.
or?
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. Ina's gonna pick up a kill on Nova, get that Vandal as well. Pig with the Andrew kill as well. And everyone's just walking up into Bronx Science
Spike
hands.
down B.
Thankfully, Fluttershy still alive, still kicking in. Shilian as well, but Fluttershy's the one who's getting all the kills, and still it's Ina in the back line there.
Oh my
Shut
god.
down the retake.
Ina with that solo lurk.
Point.
Ina going on that solo lurk was a great play. I mean, just able to take down the striker. You saw with Nova on A. Nova was ready to take a fight, just not enough. And with those last 2 picks, that might have sealed the fate of Murrow for map 1 on Ascent. This is not looking good for Murrow. They have to pull something out of out of the Leprechaun's bucket of gold right now, because they need all the luck they can get.
Andrew Truth is back to stop this push. Oh, he's just gonna teleport in. What's the point of having Cypher Trips if you can just bypass them? Kana. Oh, but Nova's still here. Nova's still kicking. Still looking for the kills.
No distraction.
And no distraction. Charge is gonna take Snorlax for a little bit of a spin. And he's gonna take him down. All down to Fluttershy, the last round of the game. There's so much riding on this. He's gonna spot 1. Gonna see Charge. Get that kill. But not able to get the other 2. And it's gonna go down to Bronx Science. 13-3. First game secure in the palm of their hand.
Was Grumpy still knifing? Grumpy was still knifing even after the last pick. Oh my god, the disrespect.
Well, you know, Bronx Science has a history of doing these things. But look at the scoreboard here. You know, with the 20 kills, and a lot of them are from insane clutches and well-timed lurks. On the other hand, their triple duelist comp really worked out for them, no?
Really? Yeah, no, I believe that triple duelist comp works out. But, you know, given that they are, you know, a pretty aggressive team, I would say that's just the norm. And right now, we're heading into split map 2. Bronx Scientist pick. Murrow picks defense on the side. I'm kind of excited to see how this goes, because this is a whole different map, whole different style of play here. I'm ready to see if Bronx Science just rushes it in.
Yep, and we'll be seeing that all after a 5-minute break, so stick around, don't leave.
Grab some candy, grab some popcorn, grab everybody, grab all your friends, and just, yeah, just wait.
Hello, guys. We'll be right back in a few more minutes. Having some technical difficulties. We had to switch casters, so just give us like a few more minutes. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Sorry for the extended delay. We had a change of casters and some technical difficulties in between. But now, let me introduce you to my wonderful colleague.
Hi! Cryf on the mic, we're back. It's been a full summer and a semester since I've seen all of you, or you've heard me, but we are back with another year of our Easy Esports matches. Today we have Edward R. Murrow versus Bronx High School. Looks like the rosters had changed up a little bit for both colleges, high schools as we're coming into the new semester, and things are going to get funky as we have ISO and Gecko sort of being hovered right now. I don't know what to think about this one, Eric.
On a map like this, I like the Cypher pick, but I would much rather prefer the KJ pick. You know, with cooker setups and both mains, devastating. But Cypher is a great one, great agent to play on. But, you know, those crazy trips outside B main, oh, I can never get enough of those. But looks
Choose
like
your
Ducky's gonna go
agent.
back on to Neon. I'm excited to see how this will go. Fluttershy switching it up, and Andrew switching it up with Sealant. Oh my, it's like a new roster. Snorlax the only one staying on smokes. Ina looks like he'll be going back onto smokes as well. Charged. Actually,
Oh.
This is a really different comp. I mean, Pig is usually the main smoker, and Ina's usually their sentinel slash lurker, but and kind of switched it up, traded his jet for a chamber. This is a completely new roster. I think Murrow's tired of what Bronx is cooking, but I don't see anything changing here. I think with chamber for Kana, I mean that could be really devastating if no one clears chamber or his rendezvous. His rendezvous and his pocket deagle are gonna be devastating if he is able to land all those headshots.
You know what? It's technically a 4 duelist competition here for your attacker side. You have Chamber, who is like your sentinel, but also is going to be that honorary duelist, especially with making breaking space, but is part of that corner line where you have to put him forward in comparison to getting the sentinel last onto site. Alright, we're coming straight through. Kickoff match beginning, and things are happening on mid.
Oh my!
It's getting quite interesting over here as, here we go, we've got everything happening now, heading towards site on B for split entry. Pig managing to get an extra pick. Ducky really clearing off the space now. And fights are being taken already as the spike's being planted down. Satchels as well as the utility comes straight through, and Nova manages to pick it off. Spike is down. Plenty of time to be working with here.
Ducky!
Nova comes down in a matter of seconds too, Eric.
Oh my! I mean, Ducky is gonna be Ducky is gonna prove to be a very annoying pick to play against. I mean, just that pick and mail. Ducky, it's been 5 seconds. How do you have a pick and mail? And he had the high ground. Ducky is a completely new person after that map. I mean, wow.
Things have definitely changed, to say the least.
Changed is a bit of an understatement.
Alright, we're rolling back on through. Ooh.
Oh, this does not look good. Nova.
There we go. Nova getting that extra pick now. Nade coming through, but that's not going to stop anything as the attacker side manages to get our plant down. And ISO utility on full force. Coming in second pick with Luna. Spike is down. Fluttershy getting completely attempted here, but the right clicks aren't going to stop them. Last player standing now. Zai on a one-man band has to be able to defend.
Stealing.
Spike.
Ah, stealing. Prize. I mean, great play, staying back. Wrong side on attack. I mean, that's not what you would like to see. I mean, for Murrow, this is gonna be a nightmare to play against. Even with 4 kills as a smoker, this is not a good sign of things to come. This is gonna be a nightmare. They're gonna have nightmares.
Here's the thing, right, Eric? You have a 4 duelist technically composition coming from Bronx sides, and that leaves you at a bit of a disadvantage from Murrow, given they've opted for a more passive composition, right? It's really the 2 duelists. You've got the flashes, the controllers, all in line, and then you have these 4 duelists you have to come up against. The adaptation is really just prepare yourselves for this aggression that we're seeing from Ducky. Now we're coming straight on again. Paintshell's trying to be the forefront here for your defender side on Murrow, but Andrew's managing to hold Sarah back to see another pick come through from Ducky. Spike has not been planted yet.
Oh no.
Right in! The fights are finishing up. From the side, almost had it there.
Same thing with Ducky again. Ducky, 4 seconds into the round, finds a pick heaven on the smoker, which and it just goes downhill from there. I mean, unfortunate wall from charge blocks a few shots from Ina, resulting in Ina dying, but quickly getting traded out, and Cielen soon finds himself as the sole survivor of that bloodbath.
Well,
I think a few more
again,
close,
that leaves things risky, right?
a few more close combat fights, and Murrow's just not gonna be able to buy a thing.
We go now, Andrew managing with the guiding light for Ducky! Sneaking straight past, overdrive in full force. And Ina grabs a second now.
Wait.
Being snuck around here. Spike being planted, and this overdrive is still on overdrive as they're waiting through. Spike's been planted again. paint shells on the forefront. That's leaving Nova plenty of opportunity to get those judge picks down as needed. And Zai remains.
One enemy remaining.
Nova has been picked down. One remains, and of course that sheriff's not going to do too much with your vandal over there. Now it's just an absolute attempt to get the picks.
The
What am I
knife,
looking at?
The disrespect from Bronx Science is on another level today. I mean, what happened today? I mean, Bronx Science is just locked in, playing a whole different game. They're playing checkers over there on Murrow. They're playing 5D chess over here. It's not even a fair comparison to say chess anymore. It's
I'm out of here.
5D chess.
I gotta agree with you.
Truly,
Much thanks.
you're watching a masterclass right now in how to play Valorant.
I'm out of here.
We're already 4 rounds in it. It's all up to Bronx Science. Right, and they only have 4 to 5 rounds to adapt for both teams. Murrow's got to start adapting even more. But that's exactly what Andrew's done here now. Judge pick, first blood, which is going to help to scale off that information. Falling back. Best possible decision for Murrow to be able to keep those numbers down, prevent the trades.
Scout destroyed.
It has been found, and so is the Tizy Tiger. Things are slowing down a little bit. Smoke's being able to be that forefront to just wait it out. But as it drops, we're seeing likelihood for an extra fight to happen here now. But Andrew's opting for a smaller corner with that judge on the short range, leaving it up to the rest of their teammates on the Vandal side. And now we're hearing some auditory cues as Counter goes for that pick. Andrew swings straight up on the trade, but they've given away their positioning. And the guiding light, able to get an extra for James Murrow. 2 players remain, 2v2 now.
Standing.
And the last player standing for Bronx Science. Ina remains. Looks like the smoke's ready to go down as well.
The spike.
And there you go, putting them back up on the board. James Murray is right there. That was a good cleanup and a good adaptation, Eric. We gotta break that down.
I mean, wow. Andrew and Amen with the judge. You already know that was not gonna go down well with Bronx Science, but Bronx Science was not able to clean him up. Ducky, first one to fall, and then Andrew, no fear, tries to push through Ducky's wall that Ducky flipped up moments before he died. Not able to find a pick, but still catches people, still tags people with guiding light. So that served as some information. Then the Trailblazer picked up, I believe, Ina, which was more than enough information for him to get a 3K to end off that round.
Now as fights begin, first blood again as we're trying to scale mid here for Bronx Science. The Showstopper is able to grab an extra one, and the ISO ultimate comes straight out. Here are the duels beginning, but Nova is at the disadvantage here with the short range. Especially the ISO ultimate leaves things a little bit dicey here, but Andrew's making that attempt to come back around. The spike being down for Bronx Science.
One enemy
So
remaining.
this is already the advantage that they need to get back up on the board for a second round. But they don't know that Ina's on that flank for Bronx Science. Spike in hand now. And 1 enemy remains in a 1v1. Bronx Science is prepared for this. There comes through. It's no dedicating to the fight, but that's what they want us to think. I'm waiting it out here now.
You see the pings on the map, they're just telling Fluttershy. Ina's heading back to A. Does it? I don't know if.
Hold
I don't know if
on.
Fluttershy falls for that? Oh
And there's
god.
the read.
Spike planted.
There's
Perfect
the read.
read.
Still, again, no idea what's happening right now until they come through this wall.
I think it's a little too late. I mean, you know what's happened? I think Fluttershy should just listen to those pings.
Never say never, of course. He is in a positioning where they can still get picked off by Fluttershy, especially if they give off auditory cues that are going to stun the opposition. So now it's up to whether or not Ina actually managed to scale it off, but it looks like they did. And look at that clutch. Now that was smart. That was absolutely incredible coming from Bronx Science.
Wow. Great ult. Great ult. Great ult. Great ult that round. I'm speechless. Ina playing. Ina was on duelist last match, so I was expecting him to be a duelist pick. I mean, Pig's usually the main smoker, and Pig did play Asher in one of their earlier matches this season. But it looks like Ina is following Pig's smoke masterclass. I mean,
The footsteps. Alrighty, here we go. Ducky's trying to go for those extra first bloods, and the Avengers peak really gonna help Bronx Science here now as the Leo almost coming out as the forefront. But the Seekers are going to prevent Pig from doing anything. Bronx Science take that side. It could be time for rotations we're seeing here now. Heading straight towards A, and there's your first blood that you need for James Murray to grab. One gun straight off of Bronx Science. A little bit of a risky move coming from Bronx, but it could turn out good. If they manage to get this trade down, here we go, coming straight on. Neural Theft is still ready and active though.
Nova.
There we go,
Andrew.
Ina clearing it! Still more utility attempted from Charge. And Snorlax certainly has a sheriff here to be working with. This is a full
Last
force
player
from Bronx
standing.
Science. Last player standing now.
Noah didn't pick up that gun. Ana was all up in his
questionable.
face.
Satchel out.
Ooh, that auditory cue is going to be risky, but of course it'd be unexpected for Bronx Science to be posting 2 here on mid still.
Satchel out.
Does he know?
Yeah.
Does he
Oh
know?
no! Not another knife.
No, not today. Not like
Lord.
this. Not like this.
Nah, no way you don't
Not like
hear
this.
that.
He doesn't hear?
Oh,
Oh my god.
I was really rooting for it as well.
Oh my god. Kana.
Time is of the essence.
Ay,
Nova
ay,
genuinely
ay.
could have gotten that as long as they rushed up a little bit more.
I don't know. Because Nova should have heard Kana drop. But I think coming off the ropes, Nova didn't hear Kana. And it was
Which
just
makes sense,
bad
but they
luck.
got the pick anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted that pick to happen. I really wanted to sit Kana
I
back
think
down.
you and me both.
I think chat might have also been rooting for that.
No
Who
prisoners.
wouldn't have been rooting for that at that point?
The knife.
Andrew's still opting for a
You want to
shotgun
play?
here.
Let's play.
We got Tour de Force in full swing as well for Bronx Science. Looks like they're going to try and go for some more aggression on A, but this is a default from what we're seeing from Pig and Charge right now. Still no information for Andrew except some auditory cues. Spy cam, there's the information that you need. 4v4 situation from these trades that we're seeing currently is Ducky's about to go for a rotation for what we're seeing now. This can be relatively risky if the space has not been scaled out by the rest of their team. Charged grabs an extra scaling from Nova, allowing to give them control for Heaven as long as they're about to clear Snorlax. Here comes that trade, 2v3 now. Spike is still in hand, which is still a good opportunity. And Bronx Science has the entirety of B-side as of present. So things could be relatively easy to keep it up now. Maybe if Ducky didn't push that, there would have been a chance, yeah.
Last
No
player
contract.
standing.
You know, ay.
I think ISO wins those fights most of the time just because they were more prepared coming in. Neurologically, you're the one who's initiating that ultimate, right? So
Right.
you'd be more prepared to do it. And you just get
Exactly.
dragged. It's like what happens with Deadlock's ultimate, right? You just get pulled into a cocoon state, and you're like, what happened? I was shooting 1 second, and the next state I'm a freaking cocoon.
And you're screaming for help. There's nothing you can do. As if your teammates are pinned down, there's nothing you can do. Once you're in that deadlock, oh, you're stuck. And you better pray something breaks you out. And here we are. Similar scoreline as last map. Ducky, same play. Might cost him his life though.
Oh, there's the first one that they needed. That's too far a swing. Bronx Science
Oh no.
still clearing off James Murrow. Are we going to see an extra ultimate? Yes, we are. Orbital strike coming through again full force, but Snorlax finding those extra picks that are
Oh.
needed. Canna closing it off 1v2 now. Got a tight hold here now. Charged, relatively low HP, but you got Canna on the full. Likely for a double peak here based on the trench. This is we're seeing it. Charged. Repairing it off.
Remaining.
That utility
know?
is going to keep
Does he
Zai
know?
relatively vulnerable. Does he know is really the question here, Eric. I gotta agree. Is that defusal, but the
oh
spy
no.
cam is not going to be used. Oh, and there you go. Charge, bringing it back for Bronx Science. We've seen a lot of really close fights so far, right? From James Murray. They've put up quite a bit of a fight.
Right.
I have credit for
And I have to admit that last fight was actually had me wanting more. I mean, Charge is just coming out of the gates explosive, probably not as explosive as he should be, but as a new agent, there's still a lot more for
Eric,
charge. There's more
why
potential
did
for
you
a
stop
charge.
me?
Over there.
It's not James Murrow, it's Edward Murrow.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, chat.
No,
I
don't
apologize,
worry about
Edward
it.
Murrow.
Hi, I'm pissed.
we love
still gonna be
Edward
James
Murrow. And Ceylon stuck. Ceylon would not be tagged out, but Ducky will. Oh.
Overdrive returning back on, and Pig's grabbing that first blood. Ina following straight after now. That's leaving a 4v2 situation. A good attempt from Edward Murrow to try and keep things evened up. Last place standing now. Things have been dispersed. And there you go, there's a final pick from Charged. See, the problem is they're spacing out too much.
On a map this big, they should really group up, especially because they know that Bronx side is a really aggressive school. They should know to group up. Try not to isolate their ones. If they isolate their ones, they're just gonna get run over. I mean, Ceylon's lucky they didn't get picked off in vents there. I mean, Ducky could have well charged into vents and could have decimated him. Lucky for Ceylon though, Ducky didn't have the foresight to check.
It's you and me.
Oh,
Duelist is on the forefront here, which is, again, really reflective of how the Congo line should be working here, but that means that you have quite a bit of responsibility to stay alive. Fluttershy not managing to do exactly that quite yet, but that's all right. Edward Murrow still has one more duelist and a showstopper in hand to bring things back if need be, but on an eco round,
this too?
it might actually be worth it.
Oh.
2v3 now. It's likely that a showstopper could actually save you here, but the question is, can Nova get on to A site scot-free without notifying Bronx Science? Looks like they're still keeping a chokehold towards Screen and Heaven though, which makes things a lot harder. And the Guiding Light gives a near miss for Andrew between Bronx Science twice! And those near picks.
Nova.
The collateral attempt. If those two picks would have come straight down, it would have made things a lot easier for Edward Murrow, but now the picks being attempted. Bronx Science closes it off. Again, very smart from Nova that they actually waited for that pull-out time to just stop before they peeked back.
Very good. I mean, if Andrew tried his best to delay for Nova to trying to wrap back onto site, I mean, if you know, if Andrew had actually popped his guiding, his spurs a little earlier, I think that would have helped. Yeah, that definitely would have helped Nova with that reposition. But I guess Nova just came a little too late because he was hesitant, trying to make sure no one was actually mid. They got caught off guard.
Traumatized.
Oh my god, this is gonna stand this. Oh my god, and our honorary duelist.
Honorary duelist indeed, off the rip getting those extra picks, and that's given Bronx Science the entirety of both Heavens to B and A respectively, but the question is, do they need to be taking this much space? Snorlax trying to close things off, clean up the sweeps a little bit here.
Oh, Snorlax is done.
Edward Murrow. It's possible. Here we go, look at this pitch. This is what we need to be seeing from Edward Murrow. This has to be happening on the contrary.
This has
for anything to
be
be turned around.
I really hope Murrow was able to turn it around a few more rounds because this is too early. It's too early. I mean, it ended in 3-13 last map, and I'm really hoping they don't go down 13-1.
This is the right time to be calling a timeout, I think, in this situation.
I think, yeah. They just gotta regroup. It's a 5-man push. I'm honestly a little concerned about this 5-man push. It didn't work that well on the last one. I doubt it's gonna work that well on this map either. This is just risky plays all around. I am not here for this play. Especially if you're gonna have your Sentinel try to push in first, like the last map. It's not gonna work well.
Only time will tell us around begins now. Smoke's coming down, good for the defense.
They gotta go.
Typicals. Again, these smokes are coming from the attacker side. There's not really a smoke that's being pushed down for A site.
I mean,
here we go. Ina redeeming themselves now. A spike has been planted. Looks like Edward Murrow is still trying to make a very good effort here as we swap halves. Andrew and Pig trying to get that duo down. Just missing it, and all the kill feeds leading to a 2v2 situation for both schools now. Snorlax coming in close contact with Cannot, but there we go, Snorlax finishing it off. Pig last place standing. Currently no awareness of where Pig has been standing, allows for that secondary pick. Now we're playing Ring Around the Rosie to be playing for time. That's exactly what Snorlax needs to close out that round for Edward Murrow. Bring them back up on the board for this half.
Snorlax with a very clutch stim beacon right there. That stim beacon allowed him to just fully explode onto the side. You saw, I don't know who it was in Heaven, but they had to back out from Heaven. I mean, you saw Ducky take so much space mid. I think he's about to do it again. But Snorlax has to buy that stim beacon every single round. If they ever even think about bringing back a few more rounds. They bring back 3 more rounds, I think Bronx Science will not be able to buy soon. But it looks like they might run into Ducky here.
Again, Ducky going for those really aggressive first picks. Something sort of first time seeing from Bronx Science as I'm just coming into cast this half.
I don't like this. I don't like this situation. Oh.
Things are changing up now for Edward Murrow's picks keep coming through. This is a risky move for Bronx Science, especially given that they just lost this half, but it is pretty textbook procedure. Given the fact that they did actually lose it in the first place, they're on a save. All you can do is be playing together. The decision to rotate over to sides on a 3v3 situation could actually be the saving grace here for Edward Murrow to continue up on the board. Snorlax having that auditory information. There goes charge. Again, that's more of an advantage, and so is that Phantom, but we're going to keep it away from the oppositions now. Plant ready to come through, and it's a good thing that gun got taken straight off to another realm. There's Canna coming straight through the Bulldog, but Snorlax is getting cleared. Oh, Phantom did them dirty there.
Oh my god. I think if he kept the Spectre, it would have been a better play. I mean, close range with the Spectre. With the Phantom, it would be more favorable, but for, you know, just hiding from defenders, you want to be able to use a Spectre. You know, it doesn't, your gun won't sell you out, and, you know, there's quite a few things that could sell you out. One could gun.
Andrew closing it straight off. Cananina smacked down. Good saving grace, given what we just saw on the Brimstone side of things.
They're playing desperate. They're playing really desperate, but it looks like Bronx Science might be able to pull this one back from the depths. They have a hero rifle on with Kana. Kana, if he keeps playing like a duelist, might actually make something happen here. Pig onto a Marshall, but everybody else has pistols. Ducky going broke next round. Yeah, they're switching it up. They're not pushing they're pushing the mains no more. They're saying no more.
Pretty standard procedure too, given the fact that they're pretty much full duelists coming from Bronx Science. Kind of grabbing that first blood. It's imperative to continuing that journey now. Fatsai with the second trade and Flutter following straight after now. Sitting in at a dangerous position with the guiding light, smacking them straight on. 3v2 situation now as Edward Murrow still waiting it out to scale some more space. Charge is the only placeholder on site as Pig is on the opposite side of the map. It's leaving things in a bit of a catch-22 situation. Andrew getting picked straight off. But Sai with the trade.
I'm questioning if Pig heard the callouts come
exactly where you are.
He probably should have noticed as soon as his teammates started dropping like flies. Not a great position to be in. 2v1 could get pinched here.
Sometimes there's a lack of communication coming there, at least from Bronx side to that point in time, which is not reflective of how they've been so far.
I mean, they were playing great. This could just be them throwing for fun.
Oh, now it's just flex attempts from Pig now. Now we're just trying to hit a clip.
Really close, but Fluttershy ducked and just able to clip Pig in the head. Nasty, nasty stuff coming out from Bronx Science. I think they're gonna let this drag on to 11-11 at this rate if they choose to keep up this tomfoolery.
This is the thing, once you get your toehold that you really need as a team, it leaves you that opportunity to stop getting whiplash. That's essentially what was happening. Bronx Science kept taking round after round after round. All you can do is once you find that exact weakness, which is what Edward Murrow did, then you can take it back.
I mean, oh, Andrew.
There's your lurks at the finest stage. You don't want an initiator who was lurking, but it still seemed to work pretty well for Ducky. Now Fluttershy at the forefront, getting those extra picks down. Edward Murrow's in a very good position here. And that was a clean sweep within seconds.
That was a really fast round. I honestly was not ready for that. I saw Andrew's Odin buy. I didn't think much of it. But then I remember how much Ducky loved to push, and I was like, Andrew's probably just setting up a bait here. You know, Ducky just explodes out, and then once Ducky's out, there's no info left, and it looks like they might leave Kana as a solo sentinel here. Kana not exactly ready, not exactly well equipped.
Cosmic Divide coming straight up for Bronx Science. It's going to give them a lot more space to the way, but that's going to be a little bit detrimental for them given they're not scaling off of that wall as well as they should be. Only one of the defense members on site and they've been pushed straight back as Canna's trying to get that utility down to keep it through. These picks from Nova, it's leaving things grim. From the opposition, the spike is down for Edward Murrow. And now in this 4v4, hopefully being able to get one extra pick down for Bronx Science, but that fails immediately as Edward Murrow cleans it up and shows who's boss. Here comes his final. Canna's still trying to hold on as much as possible. Fluttershy is not taking any risks to fall as the faith is being kept from all members. Andrew closing it off.
Andrew really sneaky there, very unconventional, shall I say. But yeah, it seems to be working out for them. Andrew almost ready to full buy. Actually, his economy is gonna max out soon. Bronx Science's economy is not looking good, but they saved just enough to get everybody but Kana gun. I think Kana's gonna be left with economy dumps, but he did pull out his tour de force, so I'm not too worried for Kana.
Bonne chance, mes amis.
I mean, 5-man stack on B. I think it's gonna work out in their favor. No one's watching.
This is a straight hit, but again, they have a controller still on B side, and that leaves things in a really good state for Bronx Science to be able to keep that forefront that you can't have when you're playing 4 duelists. And Ducky on that secondary, the smoke pick. First one leaving them at that advantage now, and that fallback is going to be imperative to not let Bronx Science get any more players lost as they keep that advantage in here.
Why are they lining up like that?
They don't stop, and here comes the overdrive. Seeker's getting immediately eliminated out. And this ace
Oh my
is
god.
coming out from Ducky. There you go, grabbing those initial damages that you need and sending it with the overdrive when you're ready. The best way to finish off those picks.
What an easy esports ace here from Ducky. Last round, I think it was Ducky who, last map, I think it was also Ducky who got an ace on pistol round, which is even more disrespectful. I mean, this round might not end up too much different, actually. Pig having fun, tracing. It's like he's gone back to kindergarten. And his short looks, short looks good.
Here's your anchor. Here's your anchor that you need from Edward Murrow to come through in the showstopper. Briefly after, now that they have that information on Bronx Science, here comes your scaling grace this time. And these extra stars for me are a little bit suspicious now coming from Bronx Side, but this could change in a matter of seconds as we wait it out, you know. Charge getting pushed back. The double tap is still ready and active if needed. Still trying to scout that space. Bronx Science is being evidenced towards a this is enough, and I call it here. 26 HP remains, and Pig managing to grab that extra pick. Could have allowed for a heal if that didn't happen from Snorlax, but Canna has that information now to be working off of. If they can grab it from Fluttershy, but the last player standing, leaving them little to no leeway here now, especially with the spike hand picking them off.
Oh wait,
And there's your pick.
oh my.
Edward
Wait.
Murrow bringing it back.
Let the smiley land. Oh, I saw Snorlax going back to all the way back to like B lobby for a lineup, I believe. Lineup Larry's been studying. These guys, they're emulating the YouTubers who they so admire. I mean, Ducky would make a great, actually, masterclass if he could. This is just new. This is not new. Come from Ducky. Just these super aggressive plays on defense. I doubt this is the last we'll ever see of those.
Oh, first blood trade coming in a matter of milliseconds as well. These combats are going to be that limit test that we need from both teams to be happening, and our spikes being planted by Snorlax. Roomba trying to clear any information possible for Edwin. Murrow is going to leave that information uncharged. But they're deciding not to dedicate to that fight for wise reasoning as well, as Canna's trying to sneak up. And there's that pick on Andrew that's needed. Trapwire almost managing to get them picked off. The remaining members of Edwin Murrow still on site with the orbital strike, keeping them close together. Only 2 players remain, 1 now, but Ducky's got a bit of a job to do there when you have so much utility still in the belts for Edwin Murrow.
Ducky, trigger happy, but not finding head happy here. What? I mean, he is Forrest Gump with, I don't know if Forrest Gump was made in 2037. But, I think someone forgot to put in the iRobot add-ons, man. Ducky is it could be an unstoppable killing machine if he, properly timed his duty. He's just stunning right off the bat, and I'm not sure it's helping him. And he's taking too much space, I feel like. And again, doesn't look good. Here comes the stim beacon.
That's one way to put it for sure. The stim beacon. Quick trademarking coming from Canada as well, but they're getting picked straight off here as we're seeing an economy hit from Bronx Science. And again, that's leaving a really good advantage for Edward Murray to just keep getting these rounds off of them. Fluttershy trying to dedicate to that fight, but that fall back pretty wise as well. Ducky falling. That does provide a weapon to pick, but at what cost here as Nova begins to push up with that aggression. And with the low HP, there's your final chance to come back from Bronx Science, but this could lead to a good force round should they choose to do so, as we're seeing here now with the economy. That force is confirmed.
You just called that. Wow. I mean, I think Bronx is just playing with comms off. I'm telling you right now.
It seems like it now, but did that really happen at the start is the question.
No, I think they were just trying to pick up a huge lead, and then I think they were like, you know what? Let's not have any comms. Let's play it like we were solos queued. This could be working out for them, but I think they just want to go on to Sunset. I believe Sunset is actually Bronx Science's pick. No, Bronx Science actually turns out to be Murrow's pick, and I think Bronx Science is actually ready to play on Sunset. I think they're just getting ready for like if like another team picks Sunset. I think they're just gonna prepare for that.
It's that spike plant that Edward Murray needs, but that's also gonna leave Bronx Science in a really grim position. As Andrew's still scaling the back, and that's exactly what you need for Murray to stay on top. Working really well for them so far, but again, Charge being last place down, there's not a lot you can do except call a time right now. And again, Fluttershy wrapping around, it was no chance for Charge. A timeout needs to get called now. Things are looking really dicey, Eric.
I think Bronx Science is throwing. I hope they throw. But I'm actually kind of excited to see them play on Sunset. I mean, given it's a new map and there's a new meta, I'm kind of excited to see what kind of maps are, you know.
You're gonna need to remind me of the scoreline right now.
They're good. They're having fun here. No, Bronx Science did have fun.
Murrow won last game?
No, Murrow won. Murrow lost last game, 13-3.
Okay. So
and these guys are just having fun.
Chance. Oh, what a nasty first blood. Bring it straight through. But again, needing to be aware of the surroundings here. And Bronx Science is still in a very dire position given their state on screen. Still back to an eco as we saw for the Force last round. And as long as they can grab a weapon, which is looking pretty good for them so far, as Ana finishes off a second, and Ducky follows suit.
They're done goofing around. They're done. This is the closer.
There you go. On an eco round too. What a beautiful thrifty coming from Bronx Science. Congratulations on that win for Split. Things were looking pretty chancy, if you will, at the start of that.
I mean, they got off on a rough start. Lost the pistol round, lost the bonus round, lost the eco, and then it was just like a waterfall of losses.
And bring it straight back around like that. Absolutely impressive. We are going to grab an interview for you guys. Waiting it out right now. Oh, sorry guys. Looks like my party chat's on over here. Apologize. You sabotaging me, Eric?
What? No.
This is your account.
What? That's crazy. I don't recognize that username at all. Matter of fact, I'm not friends with that username. But I do think we could put, if we can, let's have Ducky come in here.
It's gonna be an exciting interview.
Ducky,
What are we gonna
Ducky,
tell him?
Ducky, you just left the party. Ducky. Ducky, Ducky, get back in the party. Oh my lord. You want to play Fortnite? No! Look, I'll pay him $5 to come back and do the interview.
That's crazy, Eric.
I gotta bribe that interview, man. We gotta get that MVP interview no matter what. This is an easy esports tradition that I have to carry on. Ducky, Ducky, get back in the party. Come on, Ducky. You want... Well, I mean... Is Kana available? Ah, that's great. Everyone except Ducky left? Kana's a good pick, honestly. I'd like to ask him about his performance on that last map. Hello, Kana.
Hello?
Hello. Looks like we're at a Canna interview now.
So, Kana, what was going through your mind that last half?
Well, obviously in the first half we were just having a lot of fun because we picked 3 duelists and Chamber, which is not very good on this map. We were just like trying to like run it down as much as we could, but then we realized can't really do that on defense. Not supposed to run into them per se, so like it was not it just stopped working. And then every single round, I know over here kept calling for a force, so it was just like we kept digging ourselves a hole because we were trying to have too much fun. And then towards the end, we realized like there's a chance we lose this, so we had to like tighten up.
Had to lock in.
Yeah.
Definitely apparent that you guys swooped in at the last moment, but I totally understand where you come from when you're like, we want to have fun here. This is the important part. And that was cool. You sort of lured Murrow into a false sense of security there, which was definitely a funny one, but left you guys in that opportunity. I wanted to ask, did you guys have an in-game leader? Because this can be a little bit of a dicey question for any team, especially in the easy esports division. Do you have an IGL?
Well, primarily our IGL would be like Enna, but like secondary. Well, throughout like most of our seasons, it's been primarily Enna, but I think this year Pig has stepped up a lot in like secondary calling, and that's been really helpful because like it allows Enna to just do more of like his own thing, and that helps him like frag out more. And Pig has just been like kind of like developing under like listening to him call for like these past couple seasons. So now it's like we're pretty like cohesive with like I'd say like pre-round most of it is like Enna, and then during the round is Pig. So it helps to not put it all on one person.
I definitely got to applaud you guys that you have that mid-rounder, if needed, of Pig to be able to cut down that pressure. Because, of course, with any in-game leader, you have the stress of literally 5 players under your wing, including yourself. And then it's like, do you have that ability to be fragging? So really well done from you guys at Bronx Science.
And just one last question: were you guys playing with comms off that last map? Because that's that last half. I was really wondering if you guys were playing with comms off, because it was looking like you guys had pings everywhere. You guys were like all spread out. We were really worried. We were worried.
Well, we
were
were
worried half
like,
into our graves.
Yeah, we were making a lot of like Fortnite comms, not really like Valorant comms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we were like running, especially Dicky. Dicky did not take this serious whatsoever. Or
I can see. I can see.
He was
I mean,
running around telling kids they're full box, 200 pump.
Ducky, I'm sure we'll see more of that coming soon in the next few weeks, especially at invitationals. Congrats on making invitationals. I can't wait to see you guys at invitationals. I hope you guys actually make it to finals on Sunday.
I gotta agree. I think you guys will make it, but congratulations once more, Canna. Thank you for sitting down with us briefly.
Thank you.
And good luck with your preps.
Thank you. Have a nice night. Good night.
You too.
All right. And with that, that wraps up Bronx Science versus Murrow. 2-0 to Bronx Sci. And that'll wrap up tonight's game. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, don't forget to follow the Instagram. I think it's e.z.esports on Instagram. And have yourselves a wonderful night.